offense took advantage of them most of the time. But, yeah, we got points on defense. That's great.
Is it kind of frustrating when you look back at the season and see, like, I mean, you guys have been in that position so many times to make that big play today?
It can be if I look back, but I can't afford to look back. I got to look forward. You know, we got the rest of our season in front of us, and we've got the Dallas Cowboys coming up on a short week Thursday, so that's where I focus right now.
A game like this, strategy going against a young quarterback like that, making his first career start, what do you try to do in that situation?
Well, we knew our pass rush could get to him and put some pressure on him. You know, we studied all the preseason film. Anytime he was under pressure, his completion percentage was a lot lower. So we didn't have to manufacture pressure. We have guys that can apply it, and so they did a good job of that.
How valuable is a big win like this on a short week, just given that you can rest guys going into that Thursday game?
No, it's very valuable, you know, the rest guys at the end. So, you know, like I said, they came out, they played well in all three phases, and that's what we needed this week. Their backs were against the wall.
Coach, what did you see out of Keenan today? It seemed like he got the ball a lot early on, and that was really.
Yeah, that was a matchup. You know, we liked that matchup on the field with Keenan in their corner, so Keenan had a hell of a game.
There's certain players that when they get the ball more, they kind of their confidence grows. Do you see Keenan as one of those guys?
No doubt, but Keenan, he has a lot of confidence anyway, sometimes too much.
I think you and some of the players have said that Keenan looked like he was still working back up to 100%. Is he there now?
Oh, he's there. I think he's there. His weight is, he was 218 in training camp. His weight is 207. His quickness is there. His powers and speed's there. He's fine.
How well do you feel like the offense is starting to find that rhythm that you talked about earlier last?
Well, today was better. You know, we challenged the offensive line. I thought they played more physical today. And anytime we can run efficiently and throw the way we threw today, the offense is going to move up and down the field. Our quarterback did an outstanding job of getting us in some good plays at times. And we didn't take no delay of game, so that was good.
Did you just feel this was a must-win coming in?
Well, you know, they're all, you know, we like to win them all. So I don't know if it's a must-win, but it's one we definitely need to win.
Anthony, Phillip missed his first two throws. I think they were kind of overthrows. I think both were intended for Keenan. How did he settle in? What did he think after kind of his week in the concussion protocol? How did he look to you?
I thought he looked fine. I thought he settled in and played a good game. You know, no turnovers, the completions that he had. I don't know how many he completed, but he completed enough. I thought Phillip played fine.
Was there any concerns at all with the week that he had with concussion-like symptoms? Maybe not as many reps in practice as he usually has. Was there any concerns on how he played today?
You know, I didn't have any concerns from his reps because he's very familiar with the offense. But because he had the concussion last week, Cordell was up, active, you know, just in case he take a hit or something like that. But that was about the only concern I had.
What can you take away from this game? I mean, we don't face a quarterback making his first start very often. What can you take away?
What I can take away from this game is we play smart. You know, regardless of who they started at quarterback, we didn't play dumb football. We had one penalty the whole game, and we didn't get it until the fourth quarter. And that's what we emphasize, and that's what we want.
Coach, you've been around the league for a while. Do you remember many games you've been a part of where you get 6 turnovers on defense, you score 50 points on offense? How rare is a game like this?
You know, I didn't even realize we had 6 turnovers, to be honest with you. I thought the defense, like I said, when they get them, they come in bunches, and those guys are playing at a high level right now, real confident, and that's great. I like to get 6 every week. Absolutely, because we've been struggling on offense, you know, and that was addressed, and it should have been more points on the board if you ask me. We had an opportunity to make some other plays that guys didn't make, but we're going to keep counting on those guys.
Is that something, Anthony, when the defense is playing so well and an offense is struggling? Is it hard to keep a group together when you've got one side of the ball?
Sometimes it is. I've been on teams where it's been hard to keep a group together, but this group is pretty unique. This group care about one another. This is a team. You know, these guys, they play for each other, and they try to complement one another, and that's what they did today.
Coach, can you talk about Melvin Gordon? It seemed like he bounced back, especially from the game he had last week against Jacksonville.
Well, last week he went up against, you know, a pretty good defense, and this week I'm not saying that this wasn't a good defense, but I mean Melvin had a little chip on his shoulder. He wanted to bring more to the table, and I thought he ran more physical. I thought he ran hard. I thought he put his pass down to go get the couple yards after contact. I was proud of the way he ran the football.
How impressed were you by Austin Eckler once he get another touchdown?
You know, he just keep making plays. You know, that's what he's shown since preseason. So when Austin get in there, you know, when he does something like that, it doesn't surprise me at all.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Just getting started early. Like I said, once the ball gets to me early and I get it in my hands, I'm already in the zone. I'm already talking to Phil. Hey, we can get him on this, we can get him on that. So just try to get in the best position after that.
How well do you feel like the offense is starting to gel now?
I thought we did a great job of executing today. We didn't shoot ourselves in the foot at all. So definitely coming together. We cleaned up the things that we wanted to clean up. The offensive line played great. So if we do that the rest of the season, we should be fine.
How close do you feel like you guys are to that goal that you guys started out in preseason, getting ready for the regular season?
With today, I thought we did it. I thought we did it all. Everything that we talked about doing, we wanted to do. We did it. We executed on big plays, and we were consistent too. So it's great.
How is it playing with a potential Hall of Fame quarterback?
It's great. He makes it easy. You don't have to think too much. During the week we get into the game plan. We already know why we're running plays, and when he checks to it, you know what the defense is just because of the game plan that we have. So once he gets into something, he makes it easy for us. So it's great.
How well do you guys feel like you need to prepare, especially coming on a short week going to Dallas against the Cowboys, who are some sort of banged up, especially on defense?
Yeah, it's going to be a rough week. It was a good thing we got to sit out kind of the last quarter and, take some plays off. But definitely going to be a big week. Game plan, just try to rest up as much as we can. So.
Keenan, every position is unique and different, but as a wide receiver, when you're in that kind of rhythm you were today, do you sense the cornerbacks realizing, we can't cover him right now?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I told the defense coordinator they couldn't cover me either. So, yeah, they probably always feeling that on that sideline.
And as a wide receiver, how big is confidence? How big is just
Oh, it's everything. You can run a route and get open, but you still got to catch the ball. So you just got to play a full play, have the confidence, and even if you do drop it, like Mike today, he was coming up short on third downs. Told him just keep playing, just go get the third down, go get the next one. Just got to be able to keep playing.
And at this stage, I know this is your comeback season. How are you feeling right now? You're past the midpoint. How's your body feeling? Do you feel like you're really grounding back into the Keenan Allen stage?
Yeah, I feel great. It's kind of the best I felt all season. My weight's at its lowest, so definitely feel great. Good. Cool. Appreciate it.
Catch early, and we stalled out on that drive. But and Keenan obviously with 13 catches or whatever he ended up, and Mike contributed. Tyrell with a huge conversion on the third down, and then the guys up front did a nice job of both run and pass protection. Watt got a couple carries, and Melvin and Austin both contributed, made some good runs.
When the defense gets you leading pretty much, does it take a little bit of added pressure off of you just to relax you out there on the first drive?
Yeah, no, it was nice, but then we stalled there, and then they went down, and it was a 10-7 game at one point, and then we really got going. But it was great the way the defense created those turnovers and played complimentary football. I mean, they had 6 turnovers, we had none. We didn't have a penalty until the fourth quarter. Your chances of winning are pretty high when that's on those two, looking at those two stats.
Do you feel like the guys are finally finding that continuity, that rhythm offensively now?
Well, we did today. Hopefully we can keep it rolling. You know what I always say, even after a win or a loss, that I don't think 2 weeks run together. But this is such a short week that hopefully this, more mentally maybe than anything, this can spill over onto Thursday. It'll be a tough challenge going to Dallas on Thanksgiving, but chance to get 2 in a row and get us to 5 and 6, coming back with two at home. So this right here, it goes without saying, this is a pivotal point in the season, to say the least. For some reason, it seems like over the years we function better in these situations, and hopefully we'll do the same this year.
Well, obviously 50 points and getting a big win makes you feel better, but how did you feel personally, physically out there today?
Yeah, I felt good. I was glad to, be out there and get out of this game clean. And again, the guys did a heck of a job up front, and I felt good.
A lot was said about you in this week leading up. How did you deal with everything being said and your mindset going into the game?
Yeah, I felt good. I mean, it was just I hadn't really been in that position before, so it was a little bit of new territory for me. But I really felt good all week as the whole week progressed, and there's really never any doubt in my mind. A lot of it is it's really just the proper protocol. make sure I go through all the steps and gives everybody confidence and that you're good to go, and I was and felt good all the way through.
So we've talked to a lot of receivers in his career, but Keenan seems to have this ability for certain games to get 10 catches, sometimes 14 and 15. What is it about him that allows him to have those quantity catches?
Well, I mean, he's to me, guys that can win one-on-one. I mean, guys that just are tough to cover in one-on-one matchups, and then that's the first thing. He can win his fair share almost most of the time. I think then after that, he's such a smart receiver. I've said that many times. He knows our whole offense. He can play any position. He can tell you what everybody has to do on every play, and and then he has great body language. He as far as how he talks to me with things he's doing. I mean, he had 3 or 4 catches today that were kind of option route things where I pretty much just told him, hey, you really can't be wrong here. I'm just going to literally just stare at you and you do what you want. And when he has that type of freedom, but at the same time he understands what it looks like from back there, he makes really good decisions, and it makes it an easy target to get the ball in his hands.
I know 46 isn't what you want to be, but you look at the Chiefs falling today, 6-4, and everyone's bunched together. Is it kind of a unique situation where?
Yeah, it is. I mean, obviously sitting at 4-6, you could be in a position where you're way out of it. We're not way out of the division and not way out of the hunt. So that's exciting and encouraging, and it ought to get us. It shouldn't be hard to keep us focused at the task at hand. At the same time, it makes you sick. Some of the ones we let get away. You realize we should be sitting here at 6-4 at the very, very worst, but we're not. So you got to quickly forget about that and just be fired up that we're still have everything in front of us. There's obviously no room for any more hiccups, but excited about the opportunity ahead.
Philip, I don't know if you already talked about this. I apologize for coming in late, but dealing with what you've been dealing with through the week, how did you handle that?
Yeah, it was really uncharted territory for me. I just never really dealt with it, but I really felt good all week, really, and certainly as the week progressed. And I don't like calling it a formality because I think it's a very important protocol. But it was just a matter of making sure, going through all the proper steps, and thankfully that was all clear and good, and I felt good all week. But still something about getting back out there, first time after that kind of. Dealing with something like that. So I was thankful to get through the game clean. Felt good the whole game and the whole really leading up to it all week. You saw me out there in the practice field all week. I was able to still get everything from a preparation standpoint I needed to, and again, thankfully I get back out there and get through another game and keep on rolling.
With all the football that you played, was it tough to make that decision to self-report on Monday? How you felt?
Yeah, a little bit. I think at the end of the day, though, when you're visiting with your wife and those 8 babies are there, you go, why not? Why not? Even if you're being extra cautious, why not? Because then you go through and you can nail all those tests and all those things. Then it gives you peace of mind, one, that you are okay, and then if something else were to, you hope never does, pop up weeks later, and then you go, oh shoot, I felt a little funny after that game, then you're chasing something that you just don't know. So I just thought it was the prudent thing to do there, and again, it was probably cautious. But when you're dealing with that, anything neck down, I tend to be pretty reckless with. But that isn't something I wanted to play around with.
Was there a specific hit that you remember from the game last week?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, there was a couple where I landed pretty hard, but not sure really. Again, it was just a little different feeling than normal, and so I just wanted to play it on the safe side.
How much does this game help for next week?
Well, I think, for one, it's nice to score over 24 points finally in a game, which is, I know we haven't been in a season ever here through 9 weeks where we didn't score over 25 points. So that was the part that was eating me alive. That you see all the opponent scores up the last 9 weeks, and see us only having 3 wins. That was the part offensively that I felt like we're a little bit letting our defense down. They're holding them to under 24 almost every week, and we're winning 3 games. So I think from that standpoint, it's nice to see 54 up there, and but knowing that that's not something that we don't expect that every week, obviously. But I think that was good for us. Say, we got Keenan going, we got Hunter got a catch early, and we got going a little bit. So I think that can be, hopefully, I don't believe in the momentum thing. I said that earlier, but hopefully I can kind of catapult us to Thursday, and we can keep staying that flow.
Never get ahead of ourselves, but like Thursday, Thanksgiving, Dallas. Does it get much better than that?
Yeah, I think besides a playoff game, I don't know that it gets any bigger. Playing on Thanksgiving is something I don't know if any of our guys that have been to other teams have done. Certainly we know we haven't done it here. You're always watching those games on Thanksgiving. So it's exciting going to Dallas, playing a really good team. It's something that you don't, it's probably the last opportunity you get to do it, and looking forward to it.
What do you think was the difference maker with the offense today?
Again, I think if it was just that easy to say, then it would go, why haven't we always done this? I think we've always, we're always trying to do what's best. I think the defense had a big hand in it, obviously. But I think just everybody, collectively, the guys up front, the guys separating and getting open, obviously Keenan with a lot of catches, and we were just, we're converting third downs. We had a better flow to us. I mean, we all just played a little better. I don't know that there's a magic formula that we used today. Defense played great. We didn't turn it over, and we didn't kill ourselves with, any silly penalties.
How exactly did you feel Sunday night, Monday morning, heading to
Yeah, I mean, I don't. That's a week ago. I mean, I don't think there's any need to go through all those things now. Y'all know I've tried at least for the most part play all the injuries close to the vest. So I think I've said about all I'm going to say about that. Good, thank you.